Sleep in Heavenly Peace geared up this morning to deliver beds to kids in need. This was made possible through a partnership with the nonprofit and Lowe's Heroes, a volunteer program that focuses on helping the community. The beds were made and delivered to hundreds of kids. For many, a good night's sleep is a luxury, not a guarantee. Thousands of children right here in San Antonio lack the basic necessity that many take for granted, which the nonprofit hopes to provide one child at a time.
This is a giving season, and there's no better way to help a family in need is to provide them with a bed for the kids to sleep in at that night.
The nonprofit has delivered beds to kids all around the country since 2012. They first started in Twin Falls, Idaho. Well, Santa Claus is heading back to the North Pole for a good night's rest before his worldwide flight tomorrow night. But before he went back home, he made a pit stop in Green to hear some last-minute requests. The night team's Daniela Ibarra and photojournalist Gavin Nesbitt talked with Santa and got a sneak peek at his list.
You better not cry.
You're on the good list.
But it's okay if you pout.
Okay.
Santa Claus is stopping by your town.
You got the sleigh, it's going to be really busy. Once I start off, there's no stopping.
Santa's journey around the globe is long.
Got to keep things going. Got to keep my energy up. Great. I got the elves working on getting the sleigh ready and all polished up, and the reindeer are getting fed, and they're all lined up and ready to go.
He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
Legos happens to be a real big one that they want.
But some of the best gifts can't be wrapped.
We have a lot of kids, a lot of good boys and girls that just want happiness for their family. And I tell you, that touches those Santa's heart.
Santa is making his list, and there's still some space.
They've got to listen to mom and dad. You know, do all the good things. Put out some cookies for me. And maybe the reindeers.
He's checking it twice.
Well, as a matter of fact, KSAT is there. And look at there. Oh, you see your name on there?
On the nice list, Daniela Ibarra.
And Merry Christmas to all.
KSAT 12 News.
Must be doing something right.
KSAT made the nice list. Oh my goodness, that's the best thing ever. And can we appreciate Santa's mix between a cowboy hat and his Santa hat? He definitely knows what he's doing when he comes to Texas. That's amazing. All right, so we've got the cloud cover in place out there late this Saturday night, and we have seen a few isolated showers still continue on through portions of Bexar County and the San Antonio area this evening after finding scattered activity earlier this afternoon. But we are still expecting that next round, a more promising round of rain and storms that's expected to move through the area overnight and early tomorrow morning. Take a look at the big picture across the state of Texas. You can see this is all being driven ahead of a cool front that's going to be pushing through our area as well tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. Then we see a reinforcing push of some cooler air just in time for Christmas Day. So Christmas morning going to be a little bit cooler than what we saw earlier today and what we're expected to find tomorrow. We'll talk all about it in just a second. But first, here's a look at authority radar. Again, some isolated light rain right along the Bexar-Guadalupe County line. That's now stretching into portions of Comal County as well. A few light showers near New Braunfels, Green, as well as Selma and Schertz. Also, a few more spots of light rain dotting the radar across our far eastern counties near Shiner as well as Hallettsville. A little shower right there near Cuero. But what we're really focusing on and what we'll continue to monitor through the overnight is this cluster of storms moving in from the west, now moving through Valverde County just to the north of Del Rio. The heaviest rains just passed through Juneau as well as Pandale, and that continues to work farther off to the east there too. Generally, we're not expecting any organized severe weather with this round, which is the good news here overnight, but still it could be noisy at times with some thunder, lightning, some gusts upwards of about 35 to 40 miles per hour, and of course pockets of heavy rain. So here's the latest timeline as it does continue to push through south central Texas. It'll move through our western counties from now till about 2 a.m. Then it pushes into portions of the hill country near Lakey, Kerrville, Bandera, and between about 2 to 5 a.m. moving into the San Antonio metro right around sunrise. So in between about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. first thing tomorrow morning. Something to keep in mind if your early Christmas Eve morning plans take you out and about. Could be a bit messy and soggy out there. Then that moves east of San Antonio by about 7 to 8 o'clock, and it'll continue continue to push through the far eastern reaches of our area by about 10. And then we start to clear things out. The cool front starts to move through. And notice by Sunday afternoon, more sunshine is expected to return. Let's talk about temperatures. Again, somewhat of a muggy start tomorrow, upper 50s, low 60s. So it'll be about 20 degrees above the average for this time of year. You will want the umbrella as well as some patience on the roadways first thing tomorrow. But notice by lunchtime, rain chances drop down to just an isolated potential. We start to see some of the cloud cover break up. Temperatures in the upper 60s approaching that 70-degree mark. Even more sunshine into the afternoon. High temperatures responding by climbing into the low 70s for a good portion of the area there as well. We mentioned the drier air starting to punch in thereafter too. And really that dry air and all that low humidity is going to stick with us through the majority of the upcoming week. So it will start to feel a bit more pleasant out there. Here's your Christmas day. Christmas morning, chilly, mid-40s expected here in the Alamo City. I do think we could see some mid and high level clouds pass across the south central Texas sky. And something else to know about Christmas Day, it will be a bit windy. I think wind gusts out of the north upwards of about 30 miles per hour will be possible, but cool into the afternoon, just topping off near that 60-degree mark. Notice Tuesday and into Wednesday, colder mornings. You will want the coat starting off in the colder upper 30s. High temperatures still in the 60s there as well. Very pleasant and quiet. Wednesday into Thursday, even looking the same into next weekend there too. So of course, we'll continue to keep you updated, especially on your KSAT Weather Authority app overnight and early tomorrow with those storms moving through. Then after that, Patty, it's looking pretty nice as we head into Christmas Day.
A great way to end the year, right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, Mary, we're talking about Victor Wembanyama out for tonight's game.
Yes, it was an unfortunate, weird situation that happened during pregame. Spurs Victor Wembanyama suffers an ankle sprain after stepping on a ball boy's foot. Wemby sits and the San Antonio Spurs struggle. Plus, Arizona is in town ahead of the Alamo Bowl. We bring you to their arrival right after the break. The San Antonio Spurs and Dallas Mavericks both trying to end their respective three-game losing streaks tonight. Neither team enters the matchup at full strength. For San Antonio, rookie Victor Wembanyama was a late scratch after rolling his ankle during warm-ups. The Spurs playing it safe there by the sounds. Wembanyama wanted to play. Luka Doncic is back for Dallas, but the Mavs still missing some key pieces. First quarter, Devin Vassell weasels his way down low for the and one bucket. Spurs trailing. Keldon Johnson posts up Derrick Jones Jr. and finishes off the glass. Jeremy Sohan was a pristine 3 for 3 from distance in the first half, knocks one down there. Dallas led 72-66 at the intermission. San Antonio gets down early to start the third quarter, all because of that guy right there. Doncic drains one of his 5 triples on the night. Then off the inbounds, Doncic drives, cradles, and kicks it out. Ball swings over to Jones Jr. for the wide open 3. It was a historic night for Doncic, notching his 36th career 30-point triple-double, which is the 4th most in NBA history. San Antonio falls 144-119. Sohan paced the Spurs with 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Doncic finished with a triple-double, of course. Now here's what head coach Greg Popovich said on Wembanyama's injury after the game.
Maybe he could have played. Probably could have played. If it was a playoff game, I probably would have played him. He's not happy about it, but I would rather err on the conservative side since it's the same ankle that he just got, a time limitation on. But just a freak accident.
Splitsville Valley alum Levi Williams threw this touchdown pass in the first quarter of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl to get Utah State on the board early against Georgia State. Today marking Williams' final collegiate game as he will forgo his senior season in 2024 to apply for Navy SEAL training. Sending the best of luck to Williams. Georgia State ended up winning the Potato Bowl 45-22.
As soon as you pulled in, you could you tell you're at a bowl site, and certainly the best one that I've been a part of. So I just can't wait to let our guys continue to feel this energy.
We're finally here, and we're excited to do all the events, be able to be a part of this process, and obviously we're excited to play the game.
Arizona sharing their excitement upon arrival into the Alamo City today for the Valero Alamo Bowl. Oklahoma is scheduled to get in tomorrow. It'll be the 14th ranked Arizona Wildcats and 12th ranked Oklahoma Sooners kicking off this upcoming Thursday at 8:15 p.m. inside of the Alamo Dome.
Football coverage brought to you by Davis Law Firm.
We have 2 Saturday NFL games to recap, starting in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers host the Bengals. Steelers third-string QB Mason Rudolph and wideout George Pickens were on a tear from the jump. Pickens catches the slant and goes 86 yards for the touchdown. Third quarter, Pittsburgh up 24-8. Rudolph finds Pickens again, this time for a 66-yard TD strike. Steelers win 34-11, moving a game above 500. 8-6 Buffalo at the 5-9 Chargers. Primetime, Easton Stick under center for LA. Stick rushing in for the first touchdown of the game. Chargers lead 10-0. Bills answer with back-to-back touchdowns, starting with a deep shot to Gabriel Davis for a 57-yard trip to pay dirt. LA scored 3 unanswered field goals in the fourth quarter to take the lead, but the Bills still the win with a last-minute field goal. 24-22, the final. And coming up later in the show, Case Keenum prepares to face his former team, and Dallas visits Miami. We'll get you ready for NFL Sunday.
All right, thanks so much. We'll be right back.